when we will represent ratio among two or more quantities, units of those quantities are very important. We can only represent ratio among two or more quantities if their units are same. If we are given some quantities whose units are not same, we need to convert them into same units. Let us explain these things with two examples. Red grape is $2.5 per kilo and green one is 15 cents per 100 gram. We need to find the ratio of red and green grape prices. So here the red grape's price is given as dollar and per kilo, and green one's price is given cent and per gram. So we need to convert these two so that we have same unit. Here it is dollar per kilo, here it is cent per gram, so their units are different, so we need to convert them into same unit. So what we can do, $2.5, we know 100 cent is $1, so we will get 250 cent per kilogram. So if we convert this dollar into cent, then we will be getting 250 cent per kilogram. Here it is given 15 cent per 100 gram. We know that 1000 gram, 1 kilogram equals 1000 gram. So 15 cent for 100 gram. So if we multiply this 15 by 10, then 150 cent will be for 1 kilogram, that is 1000 gram. So if we convert these two unit so that it is become 250 cent per kilogram and 150 cent per kilogram, that means their unit becomes cent per kilogram. One was given dollar per kilogram, we converted it into cent per kilogram. Another one was given cent per 100 gram, we converted into cent per kilogram. So red grapes price is 250 cent per kilogram, green grapes price is 150 cent per kilogram. So red grape and green grapes, their prices ratio, red ratio green, will be 250 ratio 150. Now we need to simplify this ratio. So 250 ratio 150, we can take 10 common from both of them, so we will get 25 and 15. We can take 5 common from both of them, so we will get 5 and 3. We can't take any more factor common unless 1. So their simplified ratio is 5 ratio 3. Here is another example. In a family, father, mother and sons heights are 180 centimeter, 1.5 meter and 900 millimeter respectively. Find their height ratios. So father's height is given in centimeter, mother's height is given in meter, and son's height is given in millimeter. So we need to convert these three different units into one unit. So let us convert all these units into centimeter. So father's height is given 180 centimeter. We will keep it as centimeter. Mother's height is given 1.5 meter, and we know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. So it will be 1.5 times 100 centimeter, that is 150 centimeter. So mother's height, we converted it from meter to centimeter, we got 150 centimeter. And son's height is 900 millimeter. So now we need to convert it into centimeter. We know that 10 millimeter equals 1 centimeter. That is, to convert millimeter into centimeter, we need to divide the millimeter by 10. So 900 division 10 centimeter, that is 90 centimeter. So we converted all these three heights into same unit, centimeter, centimeter and centimeter. Now we can write the ratio of their height, that is father, mother and son. Their heights ratio is 180 ratio 150, because father's height is 180 centimeter, mother's height is 150 centimeter and son's height is 90 centimeter. Now we need to simplify this 180, 150 and 90. So let us simplify it. 180 150 and 90. We will take 10 common first, so we'll get 18, 15 and 9. All these three got 3 as a factor, so we'll take 3 common, so we'll get 6, 5 and 3. Now although 6 and 3 got 3 common, but 5 does not have a factor 3, so we know for ratio simplification we can take out a factor only if that factor is present in all of them, but here 3 is present in 6 and 3 but not in 5. So this is the final form of the ratio after simplification. So the simplified ratio will be 6:5:3. So father, mother and son, their height ratio is 6:5:3.